I'm Cadillacing through the hood, sitting on 24. 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 I'm Cadillac.
Good evening, everyone. It's your man PSTOCK, and I'm the host. This is iHipHopTV One-on-One. This is where we bring these exciting, hot, new, independent artists from all over the world right to the screen to you. Let you talk to them, let you hear them a little bit, and let you find out where you can follow them and cop that stuff if you like it. If you like it, cop it, but follow. Check them out. Check them out. But definitely a great guest tonight. He appeared on the Freestyle Fridays at the end of 2020, at the beginning of December, end of November, all the way from South Africa. Is great, to have these artists that follow and come aboard and promote themselves and let everybody know at home where you can go and cop that stuff, so you want to go and cop it. But yeah, this artist, he works hard, and he's coming up. He's on the come up. You'll see, you'll hear, you'll check it out in a minute. But definitely a big shout out to Dark Diva, Aladdin19. Check him out. Follow us at Aladdin19. Hashtag Aladdin19. Hit it up. Hashtag Aladdin19. Hashtag iHipHopTV. Hashtag Militia Global. Militia Global. Check it out. You want to check it out. See what Dark Diva's up to. You want to find out what's going on with PSTOCK and iHipHopTV, check out Aladdin19 or iHipHopTV. Definitely go to iHipHopTV.com. Check it out. So much to see, so much to learn. Big shout out to Hood Idol, Lex Luger, the Backwood Ambassador, Gulf Coast, South State Connected Marketing. Check them out all over the place. Never know when they're going to be in your town, so you definitely want to follow and check them out. That's Hood Idol. And also catch Lex on the Trafficking Hour Radio as well as Lit TV. He's doing it all. He wears many hats. And go log on to iHipHopTV YouTube channel. Check out the conversation I had with Lex and the Backwood Ambassador himself. And you can see the plaques. You can see, this is a man that's driven and working and is out there to help artists, both independent, mainstream artists, get their music out there, be heard, be seen. And that's the big deal. Big shout out to JP Jones, Gulf Coast Promotions. On the Gulf Coast, well, not Gulf Coast Promotions, but iHipHopTV South. Gulf Coast Promotions, Clarence Thompson, Billy Stokes, World Outreach, making it happen down in the Gulf Coast. Big shout out to those guys as well. But tonight we have KIID Superb, straight out of South Africa. You can check him out, follow him. You definitely want to follow him, check him out, see what's going on. South Africa hip-hop scene is big. It's on the rise, but check it out. He'll tell it all to you. He'll explain it all. Check it out, KIID Superb.
2020 a bitch. Came in this shit thinking they gon' be lit. Came in this shit thinking I'ma be rich, but instead we got Rona and made people sick. Stuck in the deepest thoughts, I had to shift. Shifting my mind, though I fall in the ditch. Thinking about all of the things I could do, but I'm stuck cause the lockdown got me feeling stiff. Wait, too many jobs was lost, too many lives was lost. I can relate. I did not have a job, I did not have a chance to make myself great. Now that I'm bossing up, now that I'm flossing up, you gotta wait to see that it's gonna work, to see that I'm gonna work. We making some change, ain't talking money, I'm talking difference. See that the world getting too different. I'm a black pearl, pushed to extinction, cause I feel threatened by my existence. I cannot listen to all these people, what they be doing, constantly bitching, ain't making efforts to making a difference, controlling and benefiting their own system. Gotta stay woke. Wait, don't ever choke. Wait, that's not no joke. Cause they hanging us with the Rona rope. Wait, I stay afloat. Wait, you never know. Hey, if this be a hoax, but this 2020 was a broken globe. You dig?
Hey, we're here with KIID Superb. What's going on? What's happening? Let all our viewers know where you're from and how long you've been rapping.
Well, I'm KIID Superb. As has been said, I'm from South Africa, south side of Johannesburg currently. And I've been, in terms of rapping and, just rapping in general, I've been rapping since the age of 11. But in terms of recording, I actually only started recording this year. Last year was just mostly a time of mastering our craft. But yeah, because I don't work alone. I do work with a partner, Young Rebel. You can also find him on Instagram. And yeah,
Young Rebel, big shout out, Young Rebel. Shout him out. That's what's happening.
yeah, shout out Young Rebel. He's actually here with me right now.
Yeah, yeah. So, what first got you into recording? Okay, you said you've been rapping for 11 years. Well, since you was 11, and then you
Yeah, yeah.
decided to start recording. So, what made you cross that and decide, yeah, we're going to take it. We're going for it for here. What did that?
I guess well, in all honesty, I've always wanted to record. It's been a thing of I've always wanted to record since 11, since a very early age. But uh, I had some difficulties along the way in terms of like certain finances or sometimes just being lazy, even if I have the money, you know. But now I guess it was a thing of because it's always been a dream of mine and something I've always wanted to do. I just decided that okay, I just need to take it serious now, you know. So it just all started last year, and because of the pandemic, you know, we got held back because recording was supposed to start last year, but we got held back because of the pandemic, you know.
Yes,
But
yes.
yeah, this year became a year where we're just like we're actually pushing it and we're going for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's big. You know, you stepped up and you're making it happen. You're definitely making it happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Straight up.
what inspired you? You know, between all of that, to say, okay, I'm throwing my hat in the ring. Kid Superb is stepping in. You know, I'm coming in this genre
Yeah.
and I'm making it happen. What was your inspiration behind that?
My inspiration behind that was growing up. I grew up in a family that listened to a lot of music, you know. So I had a cousin where he'd fetch me from school back in primary. He'd always fetch me from school and he'd always play hip hop in the car, you know. And I was very quick to catch on lyrics at a very young age, you know. So I guess from there on, I was just like, why don't I just write my own lyrics, you know, and just start actually rapping, you know, instead of just doing what other people do, why don't I just do my own thing now? So I guess it all started from there, just asking myself, you know, why shouldn't I just do it? And yeah, that gets the basically what inspired it all to for me to start writing and you know just rhyming and stuff.
Right, right. That's big. That's
Yeah.
big. Now, I spoke with another rapper from South Africa that came on, and I asked this question, and I definitely want to ask it to you as well. Uh, how's the hip hop scene out there right now? You know, understanding with the COVID, prior to the COVID, and the way the current state. You know, is the hip hop scene thriving out there for you, or you know, is it how's it going?
The hip hop scene in South Africa is actually quite great. It's thriving. I can guess I wouldn't say at its peak, but it keeps rising. It keeps rising and keeps getting better and better, you know, throughout the years, you know. So prior COVID-19, it was doing, I mean, very good. You know, it was one of the most played genres in South Africa. You know, like radio, TV, and all that stuff.
Yes.
Even during COVID-19, I mean, I guess because there are very big names, so hip hop never died out. You know, like it never even went down a little. It carried on going higher and higher because a lot of people were inspired to actually do better because of the pandemic. You know, so a lot of the new wave artists in South Africa just kept pushing and pushing and yeah, and right now it's even getting better, if I can say. You know, a lot of artists in South Africa have dropped, you know, singles that have been doing great, albums that have been doing great. So yeah, it's been doing great.
That's
It's
good.
very
That's real good.
yeah, it's good.
Who's the most listened to mainstream artist on the radio out there in South Africa?
Ooh, I'd be lying if I could actually tell you who it is, but because of speaking from a point of digital sales,
Yes.
uh, I guess I'd have to say Nasty C.
Nasty C?
Yeah, Nasty C.
Okay, okay. Nasty C.
Yeah, I mean, there's other big names amongst him like Casper Nyovest, aka you know who else? Frank Casino. Yeah, like yeah, they doing good, but you know yeah.
Okay, and these are mainstream artists that are in South Africa or that are from the United States.
No, these are from South Africa. Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
from South
that's
Africa.
big. That's big.
Yeah, yeah.
That's big. So you know these artists personally, or you ever, go into battle against them or
No,
nothing
not
like
yet.
that? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet. Okay.
But I do plan on, working on with a few in the future.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Understand that. Understand that. So, tell the viewers, what is your creative process like? What does Kid Superb go through to put together a track? That hit. What's the process?
Well, the process is quite simple. It always starts with me and Young Rebel over here, because he's the producer. Well, he produces raps, but he's mostly the producers. I don't really produce, not yet, of course.
Yes.
So it always starts off with like just us going through like some packs, listening to some stuff, and if we find a melody that we really like, we put it on, and see how we do from there, and we immediately start writing like once like he's put together like bass lines, hats, and all that stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. So that's what it is. So you was talking about
Yep.
the artists that are making noise over in South Africa. Out of all those artists, if you had a choice right now of any artist
Yeah.
in the world right now that you could collaborate and do a
Yeah.
record with, who would that be?
In the whole world right now,
In the whole
I have
music
to
business.
say that's quite tough. There's so many to choose from, actually.
Yeah, you're right.
It's quite a lot to choose from, but it would be someone from the United States, and I think it would be Playboy Cardi.
Oh, okay. Playboy Cardi. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Playboy Cardi getting some love in South Africa. That's what's
yeah,
happening.
yeah. There's a lot of love in South Africa. Yeah, Playboy's the one. Playboy's the one.
All right. Now, similar question, but different. If you could open a show for any artist in the world, especially if you think you would benefit, it would help your music and your thing, who would that be?
That would definitely be Lil Wayne. I would definitely want to open up for Lil Wayne. That would be a dream come true. Like,
Uh,
being in that person's presence alone, So yeah, I'd have to say Lil Wayne.
Little Wayne, Little Wayne. Do you kind of channel Little Wayne sometimes in your songs, in your raps when you be putting them down?
In all honesty, no, but I can say he is a big inspiration for me personally and in the hip hop culture, like all over the world. I mean, you can never oh you can never mention like the hip hop greats and not say his name. He has to be there. So yeah, like he's a big inspiration, but I wouldn't say I channel him into my music. I always look into doing me at the end of the day and not trying to sound like anyone else or not trying to channel anyone else. Just try and be purely me as authentic as I can.
Yeah, to do your own
Yeah.
thing, to do your own thing. So in that process, back to that question, and in creating the music, are a lot of your raps motivated by different feelings or stuff that's going on now, like political movements or other things, or it's like a combination of a little bit of everything?
In all honesty, it's just like how I'm feeling. I'm not I'm not one to write about like what is happening politically and stuff, but I am one to talk about, or like anything like that, what's happening out there. But I am one to talk about sometimes, I guess I do involve them in terms of how certain things might make me feel, because my music is always about how I feel and what I go through and, anything about me and anything about my life. It's just telling a story. That's all it is.
Okay, okay. I would just suggest, based off of experience and stuff that I've been dealing with, I would also consider, just checking the vibe of the people. And when you put those records out, when you go in and you got your producer there, every song should be that hit. Every record
Yeah,
you do
fact,
should
fact,
be that hit. When you go into it,
yeah,
there is no, even like doing an album, I learned years ago. I watched some of the best that do it, and
yeah,
I watched how Wu-Tang did their thing,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
added that, everything was a single. Their album would drop, and here, at the end of the month, they're still dropping the 5th and 6th single. At the end of the year, they're dropping the 5th and 6th single off the same album they dropped at the beginning of the year
Yeah.
or the end of last year.
Yeah, I feel
So Wu-Tang, in my mind, set the standard of how records should be created. Like where people come through with that filler, people talk about filler, songs and records, and I just look at it like, nah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that way. You should just go out and make everything that hit. You don't want anything but that hit to go down. Do you feel the same way about that?
Yeah. No, I honestly feel the same way about that, because I mean, in all times, you should always consider how this is going to sound to the people. I mean, as much as, yes, it might be you, but how will it sound for the people? Will it be relatable? Will it make people move? Will it make people think? In terms of that, I feel like it has to be like that, making sure that you do better than what you did yesterday. If I made a fire song yesterday, the following day needs to be a much better song than that, and it just needs to keep elevated. And that obviously happens when you keep mastering your craft and keep growing in it, So I honestly feel the same way about that.
Right. And I always tell artists too, a good thing, to come in. You gotta make a couple of party records, the records that make people get up to dance, to jam. You want people, oh, that's my song. This is that Kid Superb.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Let's jump on this right now. Come on, let's hit the floor. Are people creating dances to your music, and taking it to the dance floor? Do you take that into consideration? You should always create music that, to get your message and stories and your feelings out to a wide variety of people, wide genre of people. How much consideration do you take into that? And on top of that, how has the COVID-19 pandemic impacted the way you do music and create music today?
Well, in terms of okay, that was kind of long, but in terms of COVID-19,
yeah.
In terms of the COVID-19 pandemic, I'd have to say it helped me grow. It helped both of us grow, because it was at a time where we were actually working on our stuff, and so it gave us time to be alone and just me and him, and working, and because we worked a lot during COVID-19. We made a lot of joints,
Yes.
But we kept getting better and better throughout, and we just wanted that right sound. And I guess we've got it now, hence, the recording has started and everything. So I feel like COVID has helped in improving the craft.
Yes.
It really has helped. Yeah. And in terms of your other question, please repeat that for me.
No, I just was talking about in your process of creating the music, to create that music, that party song, that upfeeling song, that song to motivate people, to get people dancing. How much of that do you add into your process, or whatever? It's hard to now under COVID. That's why I threw COVID into it, because you can't get out to the clubs and see what people are listening to do your sample. And that's going to lead up to another question I have for you. But how much does that play into it? You said you create these records off of how you feel. So whenever you're in a great feeling and motivating feeling, you're going to put that type of music out. Is that correct?
Yeah, if I'm in a good feeling, well, all the time, because I guess our music is happy vibe music, most of the time. Sometimes, there are songs that become a bit sentimental and a bit deep, but in terms of making fun music, something someone can get down to, we put that into consideration a lot. There's, I don't even lie, I think there's more trappy joints than there are serious joints. Yeah. So it's we put that a lot into consideration, because in terms of artists that are still coming out, we look into dropping music that will get more noticed, than others. For example, if we drop a deep joint and that's our first song, not saying it wouldn't pop, but we don't think it would go out the way a joint that's a lot more hyped and a lot more vibey with it, how it would actually spread, and people would actually hear it, and more relatable to a lot of people, because people like to have fun, so yeah, we put that into a lot of make music.
That's good. We like to hear that, because that's a a big motivator for a lot of people when they listen to music. They got, like you said,
Yeah,
that feeling, that vibe. Like when they go to work, they want to hear a certain kind of song. When they come home from
yeah,
work, a certain kind of song. You know, when they're chilling, a certain kind of song. So you got to be able to, and it's not saying that you can, but to reach out and grab as much as you can. If you put out a album, you want as much song in there that everybody relates to, I guess. You know, in other words, it would
yeah,
be saying that. You know, if you follow me, you know that's what I'm kind of
yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of saying. You know, but it's doing good now. Now, how do you feel uh, the internet has impacted your business now? You know, based upon and with everything we've been seeing along with COVID in play. You know, how do you feel the impact internet has impacted your music and the way you go about doing your music?
I feel like it's actually impacted a lot because I mean, now in terms of like music, I mean, like you said, we can't really go to the clubs anymore. We can't, go out and like listen to music. The only place we can listen to music to is like on radio. And if you're not on radio, I mean, there's the internet. People go on like SoundCloud, AudioMac, Spotify, all those things just to actually get music. And that becomes like the one place where you can actually get music, especially at a time like this. So I feel like it's been a very positive impact, and it's quite motivating because it inspires you to keep dropping more music.
Yeah,
So I feel like when it makes us want to drop not too much music, but a number of songs in as we start. So because I mean, everyone is always on their phones, everyone is always social
that's
media. So
right.
if they see, your song like trending somewhere, or like people posting it, reposting it and stuff, it's like it catches on. So I feel like the internet has been a great impact, and in terms of like me as an artist, also, I mean, I was able to find, I mean, like Escape Reality Tour from that. I started communicating with you from that. So I feel like it has really impacted in a very positive way.
That's big. That's big. I bet you now you've made a lot of friends too, new friends in the
Yeah,
industry.
fact, fact,
You
fact.
know,
Yeah,
from all over the world. You know, uh, the internet does help. The world, it makes the world borderless for real. You know,
yeah,
so
facts. Yeah,
and then where elect now where more people can be in tuned and be in effect listening and know what is affecting you in South Africa and how is that affecting them, and it does affect them, and it allows them to put
yeah,
messages out on your behalf, and
yeah, fact.
and a lot of people don't understand, but South Africa history and everything is a lot like the United States.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
real close, and we definitely support our brothers and sisters out there, and y'all fighting struggles as well.
yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah.
And that's big. So, with all that being said, is that like a message you put into your music? I know the one freestyle you dropped on us that we're going to watch here, that we watched coming in. Uh, it was like, you had a message in there. You can hear that political, that undertone, like you was mad about something. That was a day something got under your skin today. Tell us about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
How does that feel, and about connecting with people around the world on the internet? You get a faster response to your music and everything. Correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that.
So, in terms of that freestyle, when I was doing it, it was, I mean, thinking about what is actually like happening in the world right now, and I was at a point where it was actually frustrating me. I mean, like we kept, basically, having some conspiracies, as people would say, but we were talking about a lot of things, concerning the COVID, the pandemic. So it put me in a state that made me think about a lot of things that, you know, can't really be said like live, but I guess I was trying to put a message out that, you gotta be alert about what's happening right now, and, use this time to make sure that you're growing, and to watch out, keep your health good, and make sure that you're always in a good space. Although like everything right now that is happening is kind of, it does have a negative impact, in terms of like how we live and all that stuff. So
Yes.
just, I was just explaining that from my point of view and how it affects us and me, this side in South Africa, and also what it inspires me to do. Also, as much as it does have a negative impact, it doesn't inspire me in a certain way to not let it stop me or put me down in any sort of way.
Right, right, right. That's big. That's big. That's real big. So, what would you be doing right now if you wasn't doing music? I mean, if music wasn't the path, what do you think you would be doing? What would KIID Superb be doing today?
In all honest, okay, well, currently music is not my only focus. I'm actually also under an agency for modeling and acting. And so I guess, and there's a clothing line that we also plan on dropping. So I guess if I wasn't doing music, I would still be probably just acting and making clothes, like being fashion designing. But if in terms of if like I wasn't doing anything in media, I honestly don't know what I'd be doing.
Okay, okay.
Maybe sound engineering, actually.
Sa-
Maybe sound engineering.
Sound engineering. Well, it sounds like you're in the mix. You got the acting
Yeah, in a way.
and everything. So
Yeah.
you're in the mix. So that's big right there. That right there is real
Yeah.
big. So right now we want to take it. We want to go, and you sent us a new freestyle that our viewers, you'll be able to catch this freestyle on Freestyle Friday, Aladdin 19 Freestyle Fridays, Friday nights. After 9 p.m. on iHipHopTV.com. But let's go into this freestyle. I like the freestyle. You bring it and you bring that little dramatic flair with your acting skills that you told us about. Let's check this out. Here go KIID Superb right here. Check him out.
Hey. Young nigga feeling immaculate, ooh. I cannot stop doing damage like ooh. Feeling like Frankie, I can lose. Young wavy, toxic with no booze. I got these honeys calling me they boo. Sounding like Lukey, I'm the truth. You get some stitches messing with the crew. Acting on friendly nigga, who are you? Wait, back to the basics, ayy. Green got my eyes looking Asian, ayy. Damn, they be red like a native, ayy. Passing my test, that's a major, ayy. Wait, you gotta face it, ayy. I'm going up, I don't fade away. Ducking the bullets like Matrix, ayy. But I send them back, I don't play no games. Wait, what they be on about all? Stay to the cap, they control like the Vol. Come to the top, I make sure I don't fall. Throw the 200s, they looking like fall. Wait, used to me taking a loss. Now I want dubs, I want M's, I want more. Don't want to shop at a motherfucking mall. I want the 50s, the 100s to ball. Wait, young niggas full of the cap. I can relate, I ain't that. Ayy, I'm wavy, I'm all on the map. Ayy, you niggas can't do it like that. Y'all niggas stick to the facts. Ayy, and get you some motherfucking racks. Ayy, you cheesy, you niggas be rats. I call up your Benz and get whacked. Facts.
KIID Superb, we're back, man. You dropping it,
Yeah.
and that freestyle will be seen on Freestyle Fridays. Tomorrow night it's gonna air again. KIID Superb, laying it down. But and it's good. And I see that in that particular rap sequence that you send, that freestyle. I seen that hint since you spoke. You do acting and everything. I kind of seen a hint of Isaiah Washington in there. A little bit of Isaiah Washington. It does put me in that.
Blessed, thank you.
Yeah. It does put me in that mode. Not to be. I can see it. I can see it. So how's the movie prospects? Are you doing commercials? Or are you getting parts in movies out there? Or what's going on?
Well, not movies yet, and the auditions actually just recently started right now in Feb. But last year I did do a mini series called Rebirth of Clans, which will be out on YouTube only. But once that is out, I'll be promoting it on my page and everyone can see it there. So we're just waiting on that to come out. And this year it's just doing auditions and trying to see what I can land. But yeah. So currently there's nothing, but there will be something soon.
That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So what's next for KIID Superb and the music? What's going on? What's next? What can the people expect from KIID Superb?
Well, what to expect from me right now? Well, like I said in the beginning of the interview, I don't work alone. I work with my cousin, who is my producer.
Shout out your team. That's right. Shout them all out. Give them shout outs.
Come on. He's here with me. He's helping me with the light, so
yeah,
you can't really pop.
I understand.
But I make music with him. We produce a lot. We write a lot. And he's not only producing; he also raps in certain songs. But I do more of the music. But yeah, we were a duo called the Lodi Boys. It is an abbreviation, right? Yeah, an abbreviation. Lodi Boys. Lodi stands for Life of a Trippy Youngin.
Okay.
So it's just about just being trippy and just being vibey as a young person, and living your life and just having fun as a person in general. If I can just put it like that. So yeah, well, the Lodi Boys. So in terms of the Lodi Boys, what we're doing is just plan on dropping music this month. Before the month ends, there has to be some music that will be dropped, so people can look out for that. Currently, we'll only be dropping on SoundCloud and Audio Mac, but as time goes on, I mean, we just look on getting bigger, more projects, and more music in general. That's all it is.
That's big. That's big. That's big. So shout out your team, man. I mean, you got your family and everybody that you work with, your cousin, your producer. That's it. Anybody else you want to shout out there? Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
We just tryna come up on a milli, dawg. Tell me what's the move.
Tell me what's the move.
Young, hungry niggas tryna get it all. Tell me what's the move.
Nigga, tell me what's the move.
Go ahead, Kid Superb. Shout out your team, man. Let people know who they are and where to follow them, where to find your music, and what's happening.
Right now, I'm just working with 2 producers. There's another producer also that we work with, and actually, like, we haven't really done a joint together, but there's plans. There's a lot of plans. So you can follow Young Rebel. He has 2 accounts on Instagram. Somebody very rare, and Young Rebel. They're always with an X. So yeah, Young Rebel, and you can get Q Exotic also on Instagram. QUIXO. What is it? Yeah, TIC Exotic, and yeah, that's just the team right now. But we're hoping to grow as time goes on. And yeah,
to grow. Okay. So how much love are you being shown in South Africa right now? Or that's not the grade of concern. But does that take a play into what's next?
Right now, I guess I'm most supporting people are people close to me, because music hasn't been put out that way, and stuff like that. But in terms of when I do drop freestyles on Instagram, I mean, I am showed quite a bit of love. So in terms of when the music drops, I feel like we're going to get a lot of love, because, yeah, I trust that the process will be good.
Okay. Well, don't forget about us at iHipHopTV, and
I could never.
Definitely, keep us in mind when you get ready to drop that single and that album, or that video. You drop to one of them singles, let us know. Keep us in mind.
Yeah.
We got iHipHopTV1.com, the network over there. So we got iHipHopTV, iHipHop music videos 24/7. 24/7, 7 days a week. So definitely check it out, get in rotation, and make it happen, man. And man, thanks for coming through. Thank you for having me. Thanks for supporting us as we support you, and making it happen, So, definitely peace and blessings, man.
Thank you very much. I mean, shout out to you guys for making this happen for me. I mean, this is big. This is really big for me, as an upcoming artist in my country. So shout out to that. Thank you very much for the support.
No problem. Kid Superb, everybody, follow him, check him out, go download it.
Yes, sir.
Go check it out. Go support. Making it happen in the hip hop culture from South Africa. Kid Superb.
Yes, sir.
We love this book, How to Find Mr. Right.
Yes.
Absolutely love it.
If you haven't read it, you're missing out.
Make sure you buy it.
Read it.
Okay, so I followed the steps in the book and I found Mr. Right.
Me too.
16 boys
Boys Recording Studio in Jackson, Mississippi. 4652 McWillie Drive, Jackson's Industry Recording Studio. We also offer online mix and mastering and all other studio needs. Visit 16barsrecording.webs.com. Once again, 16barsrecording.webs.com. 16 Bars Recording Studio. You can also contact us at 601-622-2922. Located in Jackson, Mississippi, 4652 McWillie Drive. Your #1 industry standard recording studio, 16 Bars. Offering quality recording, mixing, mastering, editing, music production, live bands, voiceovers, and more. Contact us today. Block rates available. Also visit on Instagram at 16 Bars Studio. Call KJ at 601-622-2922. Book your session today.
Yes, that was Kid Superb. This has been another great iHipHopTV one-on-one. You know, I'm the host, PSTOCK. You can check us out. Definitely go to YouTube, subscribe to the iHipHopTV YouTube channel. Check out the one-on-ones, the Freestyle Friday shows, the conversations, you know, with all these great artists from all over the world. You see South Africa tonight. South Africa. That's huge. That is huge, you know. And you heard it from his mouth. Hip-hop culture is taking off over there. You know, they gave some love to the artists that they hear and they get exposed to. So they emulate that and go forward. It's great. It's great to have these artists come over and come in and holler at us and see what's happening, you know, over in South Africa, you know, Johannesburg, so as well as they can see what's going on in the United States. Even though it's borderless, the internet, very important. You can check him out on IG. You know, definitely want to hit him up. You know, Kid Superb is out there working hard. You heard it. Actor, you know, rapper, you know, marketing, you know, so he's in the right field to hook himself up, you know, but that's big. That's big. You know, and definitely big shout out to Dark Diva. Again, follow us at Aladdin19, you know, hashtag Aladdin19. You definitely got a hashtag Aladdin19, hashtag iHipHop, hashtag host PSTOCK. Check us out. Definitely at iHipHopTV.com. Check out Dark Diva at Dark Diva70. Run over to Militia Global, to the website. Check it out. Go over there and cop some of that Mad Money Militia gear. You know, she got the blockchain running. Got to get some of that gear. Cop it, you know, definitely. You know, and cop some of that iHipHopTV swag. You know, South State Connect marketing. South State Connected, making it happen. Backwood Ambassador. You know, Lex Luger, popping. You know, so a lot of stuff coming up. You know, winter's almost over. Hopefully over sooner than later. You know, but there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, the Hood Idol is popping up again. I think they're going to be in Mobile, Alabama, here coming up on the 19th February. Definitely want to get there, check it out. And that Cowboys and Angels is off the chain. They doing it all over there. You got the karaoke that pops. Then you got the freestyle Fridays over there that pop their style. You got the artists coming in performing. Check out our hip-hop page. You can check them out there, some of the performances, you know, but definitely check out Cowboys and Angels in Mobile, Alabama. It's off the chain. It's off the chain. Everything is big out there. Big shout out to RBM Cooley, making it happen, holding it down, and Big John, you know, popping out there. So Cowboys and Angels, check them out every Friday and Saturday nights. It's on. Hood Idol, there soon. You know, they're blessed. They're going to be blessed. The Backwood Ambassador be in the house. You know, definitely along with J.P. Jones, along with Clarence Thompson, Billy Stokes, making it happen. Big shout out to the Gulf Coast artists out there, you know, making it happen, making strides, you know, keeping that Southern soul and Southern hip-hop rocking. You know, it's rocking. It's on the radio waves. Check the trafficking hour. It's all there. Check Lit TV. It's all there. You can see it all. Check out iHipHopTV. It's all there. Check it out. It's big. It's big. But this is PSTOCK. Check us out. Again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Set the alert button so you're alerted when we drop these jewels on you. You know, go check them out. Support these artists. They're working. The music is good. You know, depends on everything. There's something for everybody. You know, whatever you like. Something for everybody. A lot of singers out there. Got the R&B. You know, we got the gospel coming. That's going to be used. The gospel is on its way. Definitely got to get there and check that out. In the meantime, this is PSTOCK. Peace.
Hey, yo, what's shaking, man? It's the KIID, the Kid Capri, man. Shout out to PSTOCK and Aladdin 19, man. Check out iHipHopTV.com on YouTube and iHipHopTV Talk Show live on iFreedom TV International. All right, block party action, the Kid Capri on Sirius XM Fly every Saturday and Sunday, shaking it up. All right, you know what it is, man. Hey, yo, y'all do y'all thing, PSTOCK and Aladdin.
Mobbing, now I'm forever mobbing. He picks me up when I am down and tells me keep on mobbing. When life ain't fair, he's always there for you, so keep on mobbing. If they gon' hate, then let them hate. Stand on faith, keep on mobbing. Now I'm forever mobbing. Now I'm forever mobbing. He said keep on mobbing.
Save 5% with keyword iHeart. You're listening to
I'm not a loser.
Deacon Live.
Deacon Live.
Deacon Live.
Of course.
Deacon Live presents to you 2K Kent and their latest song, On That Chick. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and see their new Apple commercial on iHipHopTV.com.
I pull up, Phantom, flossing is part of the anthem. Just move your body, you gon' make me cop a new Bugatti. Ride with me like Dre Chick. I take you to the Bay Chick, to the city, right across the Bay Bridge. Kick it with me, I'll show you how we stay rich. Sipping on that excellence convo. After that, we straight to the condo. 2K, the head honcho. She wanna get with me cause I'm so that dude, so hood. I give it to her, it's so good. So on top of that, bigger stacks, a boomerang, go get it, bring it right back.
She bad.
Oh, definitely. You can definitely check me out on iHipHopTV. Definitely to iHipHopTV.com. You can check my Instagram, 2K_Kent official, 2K Kent TV for YouTube. And yeah, that's where everything is at right there. And 2K Kent on Twitter, 2K_Kent. Yeah, on Twitter. So we pretty much put everything there.
We fly high, the side, young legends we ride. Touch us in the sky when we ride. We ride into the sky, riding when we ride. When we ride, feel these vibes, waiting for the keys to my city. I done jumped up in this life and started living. Once I learned how to get it, I keep it. Had to do it the right way. Eyes on a vision. Every year's a great year. Now we live at level that. Now we going up. Telling me I'm up now. No, we don't want to run. Now we want to chill. Fly high, best side.
Hey everybody, it's me, Lunell, the original bad girl of comedy. I just want you to know that my friend Young Nas has got the Heater album out right now. I want you to go and download the album High Risk. And I love this song, Vibes, featuring my man from Oakland, like me, the legendary Mr. Lenny Williams. So go on and download that right now. And get swerve on, get your groove on. Yeah, Young Nas got it going on. Oh yeah, Vibes featuring Lenny Williams on Young Nas' new album, Ain't No Fun. Do they still make albums? Oh shit, I'm old. Well, download that shit. Stream that shit. Upload it, download it, whatever the fuck you gotta do. But get it right now, because it's that fire. Hey.